What's up, everybody? Scatzilla here, not me, the car, you already know. I got my trunk open, and what I'm going to do today is, so you see I have a wickerbill on here, right? It's a nice wickerbill. I do like it, and I do like the way it looks, basically, you know. But Rafa popped midnight gifted me with this one. Now it's got a little defect over there, but it's kind of hidden. You don't see it. But we're gonna swap it out. Open that up. And I already took the clips out of here that hold it in. I just got to get the screws out of the handle here. They're a 6-point, I believe. So I'm looking for that size right now. Pretty easy, as long as you have one of these tools or a flathead screwdriver and just work it out. You could get those little clips out, and I believe this little section right here, this comes out too. And there's probably a nut or a bolt coming out of there. And I found it. It is a T20. That's what fits in there. We're gonna take it off real quick. So I don't have my gimbal in my hand. I'm just using my just like this, basically holding it. Pretty loose. Hopefully I don't drop. And I did drop it. Oh, landed right in here. Put it right by the next other stuff that's there. Go to the next bolt. Just gotta find it. Sorry if it looks like I'm just going everywhere, guys. I have my gimbal in my hand. Or put my tripod up. You'll be able to just watch me do this, but I'm being lazy right now. Boom, that easy. Put it right down here on the ground. Now, I think that's all. You just got to kind of work this out, I believe. Yep, just like that. I think that's all of them. There's these as well. These things here. Looks like they got clips in them, same thing. So I'm gonna take those off real quick. And there is clips in there. One right there, one right here, one right there. But I might just take these ones off here just to move it out of the way to get that panel out. Here we go. I didn't remove it. Those little clips are kind of flimsy, and my thing was just basically bending them. So the bolts to take out, there's probably one behind here. There's one there, there's one there. Maybe with some clips as well inside. I gotta probably be careful with. So 2 there. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So it's probably gonna be, like I said, those 2. There's probably 2 behind here. So let me get those out real quick. So that's all they are. The little clips, just be careful with them. I popped it off and it actually pulled through the plastic, but I was able to go back on. But anyways, they're pretty simple. Just gotta pop them off carefully. And then there is another nut right there. These are 10 millimeters, it looks like. So I'm gonna grab 10 millimeter and pull those out. All right. So I got those nuts out right there, as you can see. So there is 2 clips right in there, right there. There's one in there, and there's one on that side. So you gotta get in there with some pliers or something and squeeze it so you don't break that clip. Let me do that real quick. And there you have it. And I took it off. Now I gotta transfer the nuts from this one to that one to put it back in. And then, you know, comes like that. I don't think I'm gonna clean it. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Now I'll wipe it down. Oh, we ran into a problem. So you see where these holes are, right? There's also this little center hole that has to line up. So there's those holes. Well, this is the stock original wing with the wickerbill attached. Now you see there's a hole that bolts to. There's this. There's a stud, or I mean the clip, the little center thing, all these little things here. Now, this one is aftermarket, and none of those holes actually line up. So now I got to do something to line this up right, and then try to figure out how to mount this, because I can't take these studs out and just replace them. They're a totally different area, right? So my thing is going to be like this, and I can be able to screw it, and it'll work in the holes. Like, it'll fit right up in there like that, as you can see. And I can use these. I got a bunch of these I can use, but now the problem is I got to line it up. This trunk feels heavy without that on there. I got to line this wing up with the trunk where it used to sit, which is probably not gonna be too hard. I do have some two-face tape somewhere. I'm gonna have to put it down in certain spots, put it down, pick it up, hold it in place, run the screws through it. Hopefully it doesn't detach, you know what I mean? So we're gonna do that. Again, I haven't mounted my screw or my phone to anything to actually watch me do this, so we'll see. All right, so I cleaned that up real good, and I got the two-face tape down. Now, they're not big pieces like those, but they're 3M. They're pretty sticky, hopefully. So I'm gonna actually put it on here, and I'm pretty sure that right here is the end of where the spoiler of the original stock spoiler should go, which is basically these edges here, like this. So I don't have a screw there, but I got one there. You see that? So, I mean, I'm gonna have to attempt it and go from there. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna lay it down. Hopefully it sticks right away. Hopefully it sticks to that thickness, which looks like almost the same as what that was there before. But like I said, hopefully it sticks to it. If not, then I'm gonna have to do something different, because it looks like there was two-face tape right here at one time. So I'm gonna try it. If it sits, then it sits. If not, then I guess try something else. Now, before I go all the way, what do you guys think? Probably hard to see with the shade. All right, there it is. It's on. Now, with the bolts that those have and these, I had to basically make my own holes in this thing. So there's the screws. They're tight. They're not loose. They did tighten up, and then, like I said, they got two-face tape behind them, so it'll make it a little bit nice and secure. Like I said, it's got a little defect on it, but you know, this is for right now. I mean, I'm still putting it on. That little defect doesn't bother me too much. I mean, it is right here, but you know, that's inside there. So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I could probably put something in there just to make it hide, but you know, it doesn't bother me. Like I said, I mean, it's just I want to put it on, see how it looks. I still got my original one if I want to throw it back on, so you know. And I like this one too, but you know, we're gonna change it up a bit. Again, thank you, Rafa, again with another gift from him. That fool was fucking so generous. So yeah, we're gonna, and it's like, you know, not polished, but it's gloss looking. So, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. It is aftermarket, guys. So if you get an aftermarket one, you know, just know that it might not be the same as your original, where it comes with the studs and everything that stick out and the clips. So these, you gotta be careful. I put the two-face tape on and I lifted it up, and the wing did fall. It fell, but I caught it in time, so you know, so it wouldn't hit. I mean, it still could do some damage, so you don't want it to fall. So like I said, I you know, was able to put it on there, open it a certain way, mark the hole with the Sharpie, and then take it back off, come over here, run the screws in it, so that way I knew the holes were where they were, and had to line it right back up again, and then put it on. And then, you know, all I did was just line it. The two-face tape is still there. It just doesn't stick as good. Unless you get some really good one. It might just be old. It's not sticking real good. But anyways, it wasn't too hard, like I said. So, there you go. Tell me what you guys think. I'm going to go do a video so you can see it much better. More open in the daylight type of thing. So, I like it. It doesn't serve a function, actually, you guys. So, if you guys ever buy wicker bills, just know they don't serve any kind of function for these. It's mainly for looks. And it is all it's for. So, I mean, you can do this too. If you have a Charger or a Challenger and you have the original wing on it, you can sit there and buy one of these wicker bills, and it comes with all the necessary tools, bolts, things like that, I guess you need to do to put it on with the rivets and all that. So and it mounts right on there. And that's basically what's on mine, because this is the stock spoiler here with the wickerbill attached to it. I like it still. I'm probably gonna take it apart, take these pieces off, which come up pretty easy, and then I might end up just painting this, I don't know, maybe a gloss so it looks better, and then maybe throw it back on. I don't know, we'll see. But like I said, the aftermarket ones don't come with these areas for clips, so when you put it on there, like I said, you have to be careful if you're doing it by yourself, so it doesn't fall off. With these, it helps because you can stick it right in the hole where they go, and bam, you're good to go. You know what I mean? So but anyways, that'll do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully it was a little bit helpful, and like I said, you know, if you like it, let me know. I mean, I like it. It does change the way it looks now. The car does look different. I'm trying to back up here so I don't run into nothing. So like I said, I know it's a little different, but like I said, it's for aesthetics. All right, everybody. Peace.